Right now, let's get a check on your forecast with Christopher Nunley. Speaking of getting out on the ferries, getting out on water, you said today would be the better of the 2 days, right?
Yeah, it's dry area-wide right now,
that.
so that is the good news. Mother Nature has been calm this morning. However, we did have
one exception.
Yeah, with one exception, we did have a small earthquake this morning in Mount Vernon, a 3.6 earthquake. Earthquakes that small generally don't cause any damage, and this was at a depth of 8 miles below the surface. So when you have such a small earthquake and so deep, it's typically not felt, and you typically don't have any damage. But we're continuing to gather the latest information on this. If you happen to feel this earthquake this morning, feel free to send us a text or an email. Let us know what you felt, if the animals were possibly acting a little bit weird. But again, no reports of damage, and we don't really have any confirmed reports of anybody feeling this, but this is the latest report from the USGS. Mother Nature, calm in terms of the weather. Not much going on. Live look over the waterfront. You can see mostly cloudy, but there are a few sun breaks trying to appear this morning. 47 degrees in Seattle, a southwest wind at 3 miles per hour. So the water pretty calm over Elliott Bay. Temperatures this morning starting out really not too chilly, ranging from the low, mid, even upper 40s. 49 in Everett. Good morning. 45 there in Mount Vernon, possibly shaken by that earthquake this morning. 45 in Port Angeles, 45 in Shelton as well. And temperatures this afternoon, most areas are going to climb into the low, maybe even some mid 60s. So if you liked yesterday's weather, you're going to like today's weather because those temperatures are actually going to be a couple degrees warmer. 63 in Seattle. This is actually our average high, so we should finally get up to average after such a chilly month of April. There are some visibility issues out there, especially for Mason, Thurston, and Lewis counties. This is where we have some visibility that has fallen down below 2 miles. So before you get on the roadway, just give yourself a little extra time, especially if you're heading from Olympia down I-5 to Chehalis, or maybe up 101 through Shelton. There's that possibility of some of that fog out there, but this will burn off as we work our way into latter parts of the morning. Radar, nothing going on. No lowland rain, no mountain snow, but there is some cloud cover out there this morning, and that cloud cover is going to stick around for part of the day. There will be some sun breaks at times, but expect the clouds to kind of stick around throughout the morning hours, and then we have some high level clouds that'll eventually stream in, so it'll be some sunshine kind of filtered by those high level clouds ahead of our next system, which is another cold front that's going to work its way in overnight into Monday morning, and that's going to make part of Monday wet. The morning commute's going to be wet as well. We're dry throughout the day, but we see the rain chances start to increase for the coast and the Olympic Peninsula just after midnight tonight, and that continues into your Monday morning. So around 7 tomorrow morning, it looks like the commute's going to be pretty wet for most areas, so just keep that in mind. You want to factor in a little extra time for your morning commute to work or school tomorrow. And the mountain snow, the snow levels are around 4,000 feet, so not expecting any significant issues in terms of heavy snow on I-90 or Highway 2. And then by the afternoon hours on Monday, we actually see a downward trend in the rain chances. So it's going to be very similar to what we saw on Saturday, where the morning is wet and then we see drier conditions by the afternoon, but there'll still be that chance for an isolated shower or so. The 7-day forecast, it's nice at times. It's chilly tomorrow. Temperatures are held in the 50s with that cold front, but we rebound to 60 degrees on Tuesday. And then Wednesday, we're all the way up into the mid to upper 60s. 1 or 2 70s are possible for Thurston and Lewis counties. However, that's short-lived, and our temperatures fall back down into the 50s with our next system on Thursday.